Welcome back, viewers. It's a Rangatang. Here we are down at the new field we bought, just finishing off the wheat planting for the chooks. Oh, it'd be barley. Not quite sure, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Either way, chooks will eat it. So we'll get this one planted, and then we're going to head over to the field near the silo and put in some grass. So then we'll have the chooks in the sheep cupboard, and then we can plant a cash crop in the centre field. So yeah, everything's going great. And there you go, that's the end of that. I've already fertilised, as you've seen in previous episodes, over here. And we're getting there from our humble beginnings. Okay, so here we go, we'll start this off. I'll have to do the tricksy bits and then we'll see if we can get a worker on there. Need to sell some produce and make some more money again, but that's alright, there'll be plenty of time for that. That's looking good. Okay. Whoop, look out, fence there, mate. Bit tight round here. Might be better off just cutting this whole section out, I think. Just leaving it straight along that fence line there, just to make it easier. I'm sure I can find something to put on that to place on. This will end up there eventually, full of placeables. What sort? Well, who knows. See what comes up and what our needs require. Change the plan there, like I said, we might leave that bit. It'd be a good place for a spinner. It'd be nice, make some fabric. Maybe a tractor shed. Got that little one over at near the trailer, and then we've got the barn at the back. It's alright for sort of storing stuff in, but it's not a real good, you wouldn't fit a harvester or anything like that, or anything larger in there, so we might have to look at getting some sort of shed. There's quite a few shed options, especially now that the mod hub has started to pick up after the Christmas break. So I'll see what happens there. That could be pretty cool. Get a shed, keep our stuff in. Couple more goes around here, we should be able to hand over to the worker and I'll get the job done. Whoop, alright, missed a bit, but we'll get it this way. Okay. Got our usual bit of overspray there with the lime. It's probably why we use so much under the field next door. But at least we know that's limed. It'll come up as needing lime sooner or later. That bit'll be done. Save a little bit there. So yeah. Bloody crows. They're everywhere. Listen to all those, there's plenty of birds down near that creek down there. I don't know if you've noticed. Every time we drive over it, you hear a different bird. So I'll keep this heading up here and then we'll put the worker on. So there we go. just finish off this last little bit here, and then we can leave the cedar ready to be taken back because we've leased it. So we'll drop that off just out the front here, and they can pick that up. We'll keep moving on. Might do us for the day. See how we go. Alright, so as usual we've got our load of merchandise that we're going to sell just to give us some drinking silver. Maybe also we can buy something we need. Don't really have a plan. Maybe the field next to the one we just bought, or perhaps a spinnery, or maybe something good will come up in the second hand stuff. So either way, we'll be onto it. Doesn't pay to plan too far ahead. While we're off camera, we've done a bit of mowing because we've got the equipment now. So here we are picking up the grass without the wagon turned on, which is the usual Ranger trick. But we'll flip round and we'll address that. We'll do this last bit of grass picker-uppering, which is the technical term, and then we'll drop it off, and that'll keep the sheep happy for a while. And I think we've only got a fertilised, newly planted field, and we'll be pretty well, yeah, up to scratch. Good thing about grass is it grows back time after time, so this grass will grow here for good now, so we'll have constant feed for the sheep until we eventually probably, like I said, pack this plot out with placeables of some kind, but then we can just move to another grass field, so yeah, it'll all work out the same. That's a bit further down the track. Good thing is we've got the animals covered for at least the next season. So we can keep our runs to the produce market and sell our produce and keep advancing along. It would be nice to be able to, as I've said before, get to a point where we could actually hold on to our produce until the higher sale times. I know the only thing I've really worked out in this game so far is that you sell your eggs in November. Other than that, it's still a bit of a mystery. Yeah, two things I know: deliver your stuff yourself and sell your eggs in November. Other than that, I'm still guessing. Just like everyone else, I suppose. Trial and error. I've got two strips here. And we'll, yeah. Getting along. Just getting along. We should have played a bit of DJ Rag, played a few tunes here for this bit, but that's okay. It's almost over now. I suppose I have to show myself doing some work occasionally. So here we go. That'll be the end of that. Take this in, empty it out. Beautiful. I suppose we might have to go around and check on the animals shortly as well to make sure that they're all still in good stead. We should be able to maybe go fishing for the whole of winter. Got a bit of a fishing trip for 3 months would be nice. So we're going, oh here we go, we'll fertilise the other field. Pick up some fertiliser. trap for young players there. You can't put fertiliser in on top of lime. We'll have to get rid of the lime first. One good thing about this series is not only do you learn things that you can do, you also learn things not to do. So I'll have to start putting on my tag that it's informative. Whether it's good information or bad, it's still information. So yeah, well, I haven't got enough room here. I was hoping to drop this off in close to those bags, but looks like we're going to have to drop it off out in the middle of the floor out here somewhere. Come on, unload. There we go. Well, that'll do. That's not going to be too much in the way. We'll use that one first next time. So I'll back up and get ourselves some fertiliser, which we brought back from the shop, as you would have saw in previous episodes, with our U-Beauty bag lifter. Fill this up. We use a worker. We should be able to get that field in one go without having to come back and fill up again. Got a spare bag or something there. I'll have to check that out and put it back where it goes. Trying to keep the farm reasonably tidy. Got a roller there near the silo I haven't used yet. It's only worth about $1,200, but $1,200 is, you know, may as well get rid of it. So I'll pull up here and we'll use the worker straight up, because otherwise we just chew through the fertiliser too much. We won't need a go around the outside here, because we've got plenty of runoff room down here on the field. So this is the field here we could buy, and we could join that on. We could make all this into one big field. I don't know about that. We haven't mentioned it before. We'll see what the future holds. These blokes make turning around look hard sometimes. Like, he's got the biggest turning circle in the world, this bloke. It's like a road train. Here he comes. So yeah, we're coming along great. As I said before, I think the bloke who did the autumn colour in the trees in this map, he might have fell asleep behind the wheel. They're a little bit too bright, I think. But anyway, that is what it is. So that's the end of that. That's done. Head over and park up the fertiliser. So coming up the end of the episode once again, as I said, might head off for the winter and do some fishing. Everything should go alright while I'm gone, and once I get back we'll be in the springtime. We're going to plant that field there with a cash crop. So that's the end of another episode. As always, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.